So me and Mo just hanging out. I came back because he's kind of feeling lazy and I'm kind of lazy. Both had a late start to the day. We're just kind of chilling out. I'm sitting down, crotch shot. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go ride in the back and look for signs of elk, or possibly see some that are in the area right now. And also look for some bedding areas where the deer might be, where I think they might be, that I haven't bushwhacked into, just on the property here. So try to line something up for fall so I know where they are, or where they could be anyhow. This is just Mojo, me and Mojo. I think I mentioned it. Donald Trump of hairdos on a horse. It's crazy. Anyhow. Say hi to the camera, Mojo. You're the star. All eyes are gonna be on you. They're gonna get to know you, pal. Yeah. You got character. All these guys do. Luna's around there somewhere. There's Luna. I know, we're gonna go to sleep? Oh yeah, buddy. What's up? Snore time. Well, this is kind of fun. Ish. Oh, I know, eh? You snore too. I'm surprised you're not farting. What the fuck? Well, we're just hanging out. This is episode 8. A guy and his horse, Mojo, just having a siesta, and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? It's kind of meditative. I need to sit here for a while. Motherfucker. Okay, episode 8, here we go. Sorry, the motherfucker was about, I just talked for 5 minutes about what I'm about to do and then realized that I'd just taken a photo of myself. So, here we go again. Anyhow, I'm pretty excited. This is going to be my first attempt to do something interesting. What I was saying at the end there before I realized I wasn't filming myself talking was that I'm going to try and capture some of the nature back here. So Mojo and I are going to kick off, go in the back here out in the river. It's not very far at all, as you'll see, and it's quite spectacular. And we're gonna see possibly where the elk are. They've probably moved out if they're bedded down in the evening on the property or just outside the property. But they still might be in the riverbed. The riverbed's really high, so we don't get to go where we usually can go sometimes. But it'll be interesting to see what's back there. Crooked Falls is running pretty fast right now, and I'll show that a little bit, which is indication that the river is going to be high. So it varies every day. And it can vary 3-4 feet, which is a big difference. Anyhow, it's a little bit overcast. It's been raining, drizzly here. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to try to do 3 of these a week and bring you something a little bit new and different. We got plans coming up for the fall and actually later this summer, combining some horseback riding and hunting and doing some fun stuff. But yeah, so we got a late start today. As I was saying, Mojo and I were having a little lay down and siesta again. And but I'm glad. So we're gonna go look for the elk and see where the deer might be bedding down for the fall hunt. So I'm thinking I already told you that, but and you know, kind of glad that we didn't get too early of a start because. You know, everything in the morning it could still be bedded down, and we could see them kind of getting up and moving about a little bit. But the likelihood of coming across a bear in the morning also increases, and not so much the black bear, but well, black bear, mama bear, and her cubs. Running across them with a horse could be interesting, for sure. And so kind of interesting to see what it is. No one's been out there yet on the property. I'm not going to go off the property this morning. Maybe we'll do it later in the week or next week. You know, so this is a little safer, I guess, in some ways. So I'm going to go grab Mojo in a bit. and we'll go off, and then I'll come back here and yak for a little tiny bit, and call that episode 8. And hopefully it's kind of interesting. Mojo's a great horse. He's my horse. I've had him very, like, as far as owning him, for the last maybe 2 months, maybe. And I can tell you the story about that in another episode, but that is business. That's what happens when you get a late start. So I'm in the tack shed. Jim's a quarter mile away. Not answering the phone. Dun dun dun. Wow. Where's Jim? Yay. Getting a late start. We're going to grab Mojo, come back, have a little talk afterwards, and call that episode 8. This is my attempt to do something kind of interesting. And again, the show isn't about me, because I'm not comfortable in front of the camera. And the intent of the show is really to try and connect in some small way people with nature. And it's really, I think, important for the human system, health, as far as body and mind, to be connected and in nature as much as possible. Certainly, if we're connected to nature, we're more likely to pay attention and try to preserve it. And I think that's a good thing. And I think through just where we are here in the Squamish Valley, Canada, just about 2 hours outside of Vancouver, which isn't very far, but tons of wildlife and everything from wolves, cougars, grizzlies up the way. You name it. The elk have brought it. It's so weird. Enunciated that weirdly. The elk have brought in a lot of the big predators, so the wolves and cougars and even grizzlies, I suspect, even though we haven't heard any. But we were driving up the logging road just yesterday, and one of the campsites that the logging, the provincial or the forestry services puts out was closed, and then a bear sign, and they usually don't do that for black bear. So it could mean that there is grizzlies in the area. Yeah, we'll find out. Anyhow, I'll do my best to find out. I might even phone them and see what's going on there for my own curiosity and safety, I guess. That's it. So without any, oh shit. So I gotta check my phone. I wasn't smart enough to charge it all the way up. Okay, so we'll see how an iPhone works. And we'll see in a little bit. Bye. So already the action has started this morning. We are so late in our little adventure today. Starting our summer adventure, really, with the horses and hunting and trying to get prepared. And Jim's getting ready either for hay or the kids camp that's coming in this morning. And the horses are getting ready too, but they think they're getting fed. Hey, Jep.
Hey, morning. Hey there, girl.
So here we are. Look how lush and green it is. Looks great even just on an iPhone. Anyhow, Mo. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Hi, Calvin. Pardon me?
You're not going to Pemberton and buy a bunch of grain?
Oh, okay, cool.
So, those guys over there?
Yeah.
Are you going to be around?
Which guys?
Those guys are over in that trailer.
Oh, got ya. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Cool. Okay. Hey, Jim, can you, Bree probably doesn't have any money, but I don't have any money on me, but can you pick me just a bag of that, whatever protein, whatever you think I should have for Mojo to beef him up?
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm getting all kinds of good stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Jim. Hi, Mo. Okay, so that last little bit didn't work because my head was out of the picture. So yeah, we're gonna head out. This is Mojo. I hope he becomes the main attraction of the show as we work through summer, as well as the guests. This isn't really about me. This is about this beautiful landscape and the animals that are here, and sharing it with you guys as far as being on horseback and a horse perspective. The show's generally going to be about nature and nature oriented, whether this is here down at the ranch or hunting, two of my new passions. And I think it's going to be fun. I'm kind of stoked to go out this morning, see what's out there, kind of show you Mojo and just let you guys get acquainted, so to speak, because really it's what makes it interesting is the horse, or the horses in this case. And we got a late start today. It's still early morning, but kind of glad that there's the less likelihood of running across a mama bear and her cubs this morning. Early morning, probably a little bit more likelihood, and because there's a large population of elk, about 150 is an estimate just by locals. Was transplanted about a decade ago. 30 animals were transplanted. They used to be in the area. The same genetic herd, Roosevelt elk.
Yes. So the Roosevelt elk, as I was talking about, they got transplanted here, and they're going from 30 to 150. So there's tons of them out here. And of course, it brought all the apex predators: cougars, bears, wolves, and grizzlies. And one of the, I may have mentioned it before, but maybe some grizzlies coming down the valley now. They're usually upper 26K, 30K up. They're usually not down in this area. But one of the campsites, forestry campsites, was closed, so they don't usually do that for black bears unless he's really pesky. So I'll find out, see if it's grizzly or not. Maybe from the Forest Service guys. Be good to know. Anyhow, we're gonna head out, me and Mo. Mo's falling asleep right now. And we'll just see how this turns out. So here goes, well, I guess it already started. Episode 8, Mountain Horse Studios, down here.
You ready to go for a ride? There goes the rafting company. Wow, we're late. We're so late. Chances of seeing, I don't know if I'm in the picture. Yeah, chances of seeing any wildlife now that the activity's starting in with the logging trucks coming up and down the road, and now the rafting, the early morning rafters are getting ready to raft the, I think the Eloho and the Squamish. Some deadly rafting out here. Anyhow, if you ever want to do that. So, am I still in the picture? Yeah, I am. Cool. All right, so I don't know the volume. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. So, Mojo and I are just going to blast away. We're probably just going to take a little tour around the property a little bit. And there's a bunch of horses out there, and we'll just kind of tour around and I'll see what the angle looks like with the camera. And then we'll head out and head down to the river. Hopefully it all goes well. We'll see you in a bit. I don't know why I say that. Good boy. All right. Well, we don't have, so yeah, it's film this in sections because it's literally maybe an hour or two that I'm out here. And I just won't have enough juice. I got just my saddle. I won't, this is Mojo. I won't have enough juice to record the whole 2 hours, and plus it'd probably be boring as fuck as most people because I don't have enough to say for 2 hours. Anyhow, let's see if I turn it around. You can kind of see what we're looking at here. When I do this, I'm not so sure what you guys see, but I'm doing my best to show you. Mojo angle. Here we go. I can see this now. Just a little cruise through the park. So hopefully tomorrow or the following day I get out here a little bit earlier. I don't know about tomorrow because I'm guiding for 3 hours in the morning. So it might be the day after tomorrow. I get back out here and get an earlier start, but it's still just cool.
And I don't know anyone else who's doing a podcast via horseback, so fuck yeah. Right, Mo? This is just the very far pack. This is maybe 36-acre pasture that Diamond Head Outfitters has back here. And it's really pretty. It's super pretty, as you can tell. Try to get a better angle, but I don't know. Just playing with the iPhone, really. And this isn't really this is more, not so much a selfie stick, but that might work a little bit better for better angles. I think you get Mojo's face, but... And then he likes to stop when he poos. Good boy, buddy. Anyhow, it's pretty back here. I'm gonna see if I'll stop and switch it over again. Well, looks like I'm gonna run out of juice, so this is gonna be a quick one. We're just at the little stream here, just on the other side of the open pasture, on the other side of the road. It's pretty back here, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to show you because we're getting down to it. Anyhow, I say that too much. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. There's going to be room for improvement on this this idea. I'm running out of battery space just behind the property, and I'm not sure if I get an opportunity to actually carry on. Just because I'm getting off and jostling around a little bit. Back here, I've got to do a couple of shots, so that's why I'm going in and out. And we're just hanging out here. It's pretty. This is Mojo right there somewhere. And yeah. Okay, I'm back. Just put Mojo away, put the deck away. I'm back in the tack shit. So that was episode 8. I was hoping for better. It didn't turn out that way. I had a little bit of issue with Mojo out there as well. So I'm going to get some advice from a friend of mine. How to deal with that. I've had Mojo now for 2 months officially, and I'm spending more time with him. But he's not perfect, but he's going to be a great horse. And he already is a great horse, but he has his days. He has his good days and his bad days. And it's quite a bit of video work as I'm finding out to try to do that. So, there's some shots of what's out there from previous posts. Not that interesting, really. It's just, I think, one of T-Bone. It's really pretty out there. We didn't get an early enough start. There was too much traffic coming in, and it kind of, the valley gets, it's not the same as 6:30 in the morning. Of course, it's a little bit different further up the valley, or once we travel into the Ashlew area by horseback, it's less busy. And by busy, I mean a logging truck every hour or so. Nothing like city busy, but there's logging trucks rolling through now, and river rafting company that's bringing guests up to the Eloho, I think, and Upper Squamish River. But hopefully that was somewhat interesting. It's better than just watching me on here, I'm sure. So I'm trying to, as I improve on this and get better, I'm trying to do something at least a little bit interesting and on target with the mission of the company, which is really to maybe bring a different view to riding horses and nature and what you can do with them and how much fun that is. And what that does for you personally, I think it benefits. Anyhow, I can only speak for myself, but it's benefited my life immensely and continues to, and I continue to learn from friends and experts. So hope you enjoy it. It's really not meant for horse people, like as far as, oh, you're going to be a better horseman if you watch this show. It's really about people who just love nature and want to get out there and want to take a look at our particular style down here at Diamond Head Outfitters. And that's the mission for the summer for Mountain Horse Studios. So until next time, until episode 9, which I hope maybe is a little bit better. Maybe I do a little bit better job. Well, obviously a better job of being back there. There wasn't too much wildlife. Actually, there was a few tracks, but nothing too fresh. No elk. Sorry, I thought I saw elk in the back pasture there. As I said, it's just horses. And no sign of deer. There was not old deer tracks, but nothing new. But we didn't spend too much time out there. I had a little issue with Mojo. Fortunately, I didn't have juice to record it. Yeah, next time I'll do a better job at it. At least attempt to. And hopefully through this process, I get better and this becomes more entertaining. And really, if you like some of what I'm doing, I'm trying to capture the best I can. And I know I'm doing a shitty job at it because this place is really spectacular. Get a hold of Diamond Head Outfitters. Go on diamondheadoutfitters.com. Again, they're friends of mine. They get a great operation. I guide occasionally for them, and we would love to see you out here and connect with the horses. And the show will bring some light to the horses. They're not. It's not a Ferris ride. It's a live animal with with feelings and personality. All the horses down here have their own unique personalities, but they blend together to make a pretty good herd. So. We're pretty proud of them, and Lisa and Jim down here, the owners, have done a fabulous job of, again, and I'll say this over and over again, of a place where people can connect to horses, and nature for that matter. So I think it's an awesome opportunity for everyone in Vancouver or anybody traveling to Vancouver. It's only 2 hours outside of Vancouver, and so it's a nice, easy trip, and it's pretty spectacular. And what we hear from our guests is that they just love it. It's one of the best rides they've ever been on. So I'll let them speak for it. But until next time, episode 9, hopefully a little bit better. Bye for now. See you.
This is Mountain Horse Studio.